Generic greetings and welcome back once again to a chill session on Kingdoms and Castles, where in the previous episode we spent a considerable amount of time building the aqueduct all the way over to this bathhouse. It obviously has been recently built as well, but that has proved to be quite fruitful. We have now got decent happiness across the board. We also have a dragon, actually two of them. We'll come to that in a moment. We have obviously a nice little garden there as well, followed by the fountain and all of the bonuses that provides us. Anyway, let's have a quick look at these dragons before we have a little chat about what we'll be doing. I'm just going to go ahead and bring the archers down because almost certainly they are going to be going for the windmills, because that is something that they really like to do. I know people have mentioned previously about building some more defences around here, and that is, yeah, a fairly decent thing that we should probably end up doing at some point, but at this stage we are focusing more on looking after the rest of the sort of villages. Anyway, you can see there's very little damage on those dragons, but when they stop, you can see they're getting hit. Oh, they're actually attacking directly, these guys as well. So let's run out of the fire. I don't think standing in the fire is something that we want to do, although they seem to be running off for some reason. Where are they going? They seem to be running off, and I don't know why. Anyway, looks like one of the dragons has been killed, and the way it died there, it looked like it hit its head just on the edge there when it was flying, but no, that is now down. And oh, that one is also destroyed as well. So we've managed to kill both of the dragons there, so pretty good. Sadly, we have lost several farms, so I'm going to tell them to rebuild the couple of farms here. We've lost 4 farms in total, but we didn't lose any windmills, but sadly we also had 4 people die from the dragon attack, but because we've killed those, you can see happiness is obviously trending right up. Anyway, in terms of what we're building this episode, I want to look at the cathedral and try and fit it in around these parts, but we'll have to see if we can do that or not. Let's have a quick look at the advanced town and cathedral. Cathedral requires 525 stone. It also has 150 wood and 325 gold requirement as well, so actually not really a big issue. So, what do we want to do? Well, I can't realistically build any more around here before I know where this cathedral can go. If it can fit in here, brilliant. I think I'm going to have to remove this road, though. I'm pretty confident that road's going to have to go. Otherwise, we could probably build it around here, so I can't realistically build much further around these parts, because otherwise we'll be, getting into a bit of bother on that front. But we do want to get some more manor housing, so I think I'm going to place a manor house deliberately in a different place. We're going to place it there this time. I also have a feeling that this guy, oh, he does have access to fresh water, but only just, so we're probably going to have to place a well around these parts, and maybe even a little fountain there. Would a fountain fit in there? It would fit in there. And would it be irrigated? It would just be irrigated. That's exactly what I wanted. So fountain will go there. I know this is using some stone, but obviously you'll get more people in, so it's not too much of an issue. And then a well will fit in there. And technically another manor house would go there. So do we want to do that? I think that'd actually be alright, and we'll make sure the front door is placed there. Sadly, the rooms up above have slightly limited view because they overlook the aqueduct. That has a couple of advantages, though. If you want to send a message to the next door neighbour, you just place a little paper boat on the aqueduct and it goes there and it'll come along, so you can send messages to someone there. Also, if you've got loads of rubbish that you don't want, you just pour it in there. Similarly, if you want to use the toilet, no, let's not go there. That's that way lies madness. Anyway, quick look at our advisors here. It took a little long to start the harvest, yes. The peasants thinks you're an excellent ruler. Well, they don't have good taste. And also, Viking raiders are coming. Let's fortify the best we can. I think out of the 3, the military advisor is the most useless, because they either say, we need more stuff, sire, in which case you go, yes, I'm aware, because, we got attacked last time, I don't have the money to build it, etc. Or they'll say, Vikings are coming. Yeah, in 8 years. Like, yeah, I'm not really too concerned about that. Anyway, I should point out that we are on nearly 500 beds. In fact, with the completion of these 2, we will be on that. So that'll be pretty good. That will potentially... Oh, harvest was slightly altered last year because of this. Well, yeah, you'd think the you'd think all of this burning down would affect it, and indeed it does, so there you are. Building a stone road around here would help the storage of the harvest, so at the moment we are losing some of the harvest to the frost and the winter, but once we've got this upgrade to a stone road, which I'm not doing yet because I'm still trying to save up that stone, we'll have to, we'll build this up and then we'll get more food that way. In terms of charcoal, we are good, plus 17. Stone, we're on plus 93. And you can see, we're actually not using plus 0 for last year. So we're using an equal amount. We could say, do you want to allow tools for the butchers? Not really, because we don't have any. Foresters also, do we need any more wood? We got over 1,000 wood, so no. And I don't think I want to get any more archers. I mean, we could potentially get knights, but is there any need? No, I don't think there is. I really don't think there is. Looks like that house is now built, taking us up to 495 beds. Happiness is trending around 83, which is good. You can see the bathhouse area effect covers pretty much every place it needs to be. There'll be some people around here that won't be in the radius of that, which is a bit of a shame, but it's not a huge issue. We're also on year 88, so pretty good as well. The comparisons between this and the previous series, there's many to be made, but I think, let's actually have a festival as well. But I think that this one has been the more challenging and to me also the more interesting. Although to be fair, the last one was getting back into the game anyway, so certainly wouldn't have attempted this island map before playing the previous one. So there's merits on both fronts there, I guess. We have 2 people idle. So that's a thing. Is there anything we can do about that? Well, I would like to build a garden to increase happiness, but again, we don't know what I'm going to build there. And, I mean, we could... An outpost? Could you place an outpost here? How would you actually use that, though? I don't know. Sire, one of our peasants had died in a stone cutting accident. Oh dear. And someone also died of old age. There's some more people that found homes. Is there anything else that we've got turned off in the jobs here? Looking down the list, I see nothing. We've got 1 event planner and castle jobs as well because of this thing. Yeah, they're saying it's too long to store the harvest again. I'm guessing, yeah, there's some negatives in the charcoal burners, so I'm going to get another charcoal burner. We'll place that there. Do you want a couple more? I don't think so. I think an extra 1 is more than sufficient. In terms of the defences around the place then, would we benefit from would we start to build the wall? Would that be something we want to do? Possibly. I'm very tempted to not... I was originally going to build like a pier around here and have a wall going all the way around the outside. I think that would not look very nice, so instead what we'll probably do is build a wall across here, wall across this part here, and have this on the outside. Similarly, a wall around here and around here. But, you know, it's not... Nothing's at the moment set in stone. That's also a thing. We could put piers on the outside there and there. Not in the deep water, actually, in the fresh water there. And then we can place defences there. Won't look very good, but it will probably be alright. Yeah, 91. That's pretty good. There's also a trader coming in. And there they are. So, buying. Once again, they've got no stone. Disappointing. Oh well. I could sell them loads of wood. But realistically, we've got so much money. We don't really need it. I'll buy all their charcoal and such, but... just sell them all of the wood that we have. And that is about right. There we go. They haven't got anything else that we may want, so that's alright. There's the Great Library, which would fit in exactly where I thought it might, which is around here. You'd think putting it on the inside of this main keep area would be best, but that would require a huge overhaul and a huge amount of work, which I don't really want to attempt, quite frankly. I think the library would be nice in here. Would also fit in perfectly there. But that's where, as I said, the cathedral is going to go. We're on 464 stone and we require 525. Proves villager happiness in a very large radius. Vikings that enter the radius sometimes convert to peasants and join your kingdom. So that's pretty good. The size of it looks to be this correct width, but I think I'll have to go further along here. So what I'm going to do about the well, because at the moment the well is... Oh, terrible plague has swept the land. 2 peasants have taken ill. And... Oh, they've been healed because we have good healthcare across the board. Okay, that's not actually a big problem. Yes, as I was saying, the well here, we're going to have to remove to then build the road along and round. But that means that we will potentially not have any water for these, because we'll have to place the well in this corner. Let's demolish that. We'll build the road along. And then build the well in here. There we go. Let's see how they get on with that one. And obviously we're going to demolish this road as well. Like so. And almost certainly demolish this. But we'll probably move it around. We have base happiness +4 and then master priests +2. Didn't know you had a category for that. So there's the cathedral. It is an interesting shape. It will fit in, but sadly, I'm not going to be able to fit the... I'm not going to be able to fit the gardens all the way around the outside like I wanted to. Is there anywhere else I could put it? Well, not in here. And not there. Yeah, it's going to have to go out here again. Right next to the charcoal burners. We could make it sea-bound. Put some docks there. No. I think putting it here is the way forward. Although, if we remove some of the... I said I'm still trying to figure out a way to get the gardens all the way around it. If I place it there, we get gardens all the way around. I'd have to demolish some housing though. And, oh, there's a plague swept the land. Luckily people are getting healed, which is good. So placing it there would require a fairly big overhaul. So, no, let's not complicate matters. We will demolish that church. And... Oh, you need a church to build that. Oh, that's really annoying. So I'm going to have to build a church in just somewhere for now. Alright. A church there actually isn't a bad plan. I don't think. A church would fit in there quite nicely. And it would affect a lot of this. Oh, go on, we'll do that. Right, fine. That's disappointing I have to do that, though. So we'll put that in. We'll put in a bit of that. Eventually, as well, these are going to be demolished and we're going to place them with manor houses. But that's a futurist problem. 1 peasant has died of the plague, sadly. I also noticed that the dragons here, they haven't been moved because we don't... I think you need butchers to do that. So if we had butchers, they would go ahead and take them dragons and basically they would chop them up and can eat the dragon, which is spicy, I would imagine. So that'll go that orientation. So the entrance goes, right there. So that's going to look quite... Oh no. Yeah, that's where it goes. Is that right? I think so. And there we go. So that's the church getting built. And then the cathedral will go in... Where's the entrance going to be? We want the gardens on that side, do we? Like that. There's the cathedral. Alright. And then the gardens that I mentioned I'll place on 3 sides, along there and across. Although I might place a well there. Let's go over to gardens. They'll run across. Oh, they look terrible. Oh no, I don't like that. Don't like that. Don't like that either. We'd have to demolish that. And just have gardens. Like that. That's not too bad. But the ones in front here don't look great at all. Let's put them in and see what they're like. Might have to just put up and shut up, really. But I like the gardens in there just to make it a little bit more interesting, provide happiness around the place. I know it slows people down when they're walking through, but it's only a small section. And let's see what they look like. They don't look too bad, actually. They're not yet fully built. But they don't look too bad, I don't think. Anyway, the merchant has arrived, this time at the other dock, the more newer dock. Special item is upgrade available. Improved bread ovens increase the speed at which the bakers can make bread by 25%. We will purchase that. That's a very good upgrade. In terms of stuff that they have that we want, that is nothing. Although, we'll take all of the... There's Vikings again. We'll take all of the stone because we can. And we will sell all of the wood that we have, and that's pretty much about it. So the Vikings are attacking once again from the same area as they did before, so we're going to bring the archers down, unpause it, and let's see what we can do. Obviously this time, actually no, previously we also had these guys at a highly skilled, we had highly skilled ballista towers and highly skilled archers as well, so that's pretty good. So the church is now in here. We've also got the cathedral in there and the gardens, which, no, they do look okay. That does look alright. Obviously at the back it's just a bit flat, but it is what it is. Doesn't need to be a massive alteration there. You can see the Vikings are charging through, once again, this section, which is a bit of a negative. Let me quickly run around and tell them to go and attack here. Tell them to attack those. Good grief, a ballista. I think it just hit one of those guys and they just pretty much disappeared. They're obviously going straight towards the... Yeah, straight towards there to take the money, but that's it. That's it dealt with. It doesn't take long to deal with them. Oh, there we go. They're coming along there, are they? Yeah, pretty good. Right, job done. Okay, we have fewer beds available. Why is that? Ah! I think what's happened is... I'm pretty confident what's happened is the cathedral's actually worked. And we got people converted. Is that right? I don't know why they would... Yeah, because loads of them are on the face down if you look. And they've converted. I think they've converted. I think that's what happened. Anyway, what I've done here is just removed these 2 bits in the centre to replace them with some manor housing. And I'm going to do the same probably in and around here. So let's go ahead and place a manor house there. And another one, an entrance there. And that should hopefully be enough for the rest of them. That's pretty good. Like you see, there's a lot of people without homes. But once they've got these other 4 built, hopefully that will be all that is required. And then we can think about getting a library, a great library, and like a large fountain in as well. I'm thinking a large fountain around here would be nice. And the library back there. Yeah, it's probably what we'll end up doing. It's built to look pretty from one side, certainly. That's the way I think it looks better. This side. Oh, that's turned. I don't know. Anyway, it's taken a while to build this cathedral, as you might imagine. You see people have now got homes there. We have 522 beds, but 531 people. So it's going to take a little bit of a while to get this sorted. Once we've got these built, we'll be able to crack on with the rest of it. But there we are. We also have dragons attacking very shortly. Okay. I'm also tempted to... Oh, I was going to say, did the harvest not be... No, I thought it was going to be destroyed, but it's not, because that wasn't... That was just a big storm that came through. Them houses are almost built. Let's see, check on these houses. They all have access to fresh water, so we just managed to get them within... See, that one in the middle shouldn't have access. Oh, no, it... Does it? I don't know, I guess fresh water's there, so maybe they do. Yeah. So maybe we don't need that one. Anyway, it matters not. So we now have the right amount of homes, and we also have dragons. And that's... Oh, that's a bigger dragon this time. Alright. So this is a bigger dragon now. It is charging right through the centre of the... Right through the centre of the city. And in doing so, it is getting attacked off pretty much everything. So it hopefully won't last long, especially when a couple more of the ballista towers have their way. Although it looks like it is running off. Nah, it is flying off. Sadly, we're not gonna get a kill on that one, but this one we will. And I'm very tempted to build a butcher, just one butcher, to obviously get these removed. And it's probably going to get away as well. Wow, okay. Yeah, one did manage to get away. Alright. Oh, hang on, I just heard a clunk noise. That was... What was that? Did we manage to destroy the dragon? Is that it in there? Yes, there it is there. We did manage to kill that dragon. So, one of the ballista towers, I'm guessing, has just been able to fire and has taken them out. So, there you are. My lord... 38 people have visited, but only 28 found satisfactory homes and decided to stay. Okay, fair enough. So, what's the best course of action? Actually, I know what I should probably do. Place that. Oh, you can't place it there. Shame. Although, if I change that to a drawbridge, that would work, wouldn't it? Bridge, drawbridge. If I place a drawbridge there... They would still be able to get across, to be fair. They would still be able to get across because of the swimming. They would swim around. They would go around that way and this way. So it would still, you know, it would slow them down though, wouldn't it? Is it probably worth the... I think it's worth it. I'll remove that. Probably shouldn't have removed it just before the harvest, although they can go other ways. That's the standard bridge, drawbridge. We'll place a drawbridge there. And... yeah, you can see they're just going round. They're just going round there. The Vikings won't be able to do that, but the peasants can. Right, we'll have a quick look over here at the Grand Library, Great Library rather. It could be a Grand and Great Library. They're not exclusive. They're not mutually exclusive. Yeah, that is... Well, we've certainly got the wood and we've got the money. The stone, once again, is an issue, but not too much of an issue. We've got 300 stone, and we require 325. So, let's go ahead and see if we can get that built and see where it would sort of fit in quite nicely. And once we've got this, we can then start to do some research, actually. So, where would this sit quite nicely? Well, there would be good. Yes, we're going to place that there because in front of it I'm going to place a large fountain. It'll go there. Then either side we'll have a couple of gardens and it'll look pretty good. And back there we can place whatever we need. But there are obviously quite big jobs to undertake. I mean, they're still building the cathedral even now. But you can see construction is underway. Merchant has arrived on the left hand side there. We are able to buy... Oh, we are actually... Yeah, 56 stone. I'll buy all of that. No problem whatsoever. However, the rest of it... we'll say 37 of that. And we'll sell... all of the wood. And there you are. That's all right. Actually, we could also sell... No, they actually haven't brought any apples over. Strange. Anyway, I think we will leave it there for now, and that is actually been quite productive. We got Cathedral on the go, Great Library on the go, more housing, more people, defended against 2 dragon attacks, so overall quite happy. Still need to obviously upgrade all of the roads, need to put in some more stuff around here, more housing, probably look at perhaps getting a butcher or two in here, then expanding here with some forestry and perhaps removing this and getting some more orchards in, I think. And then we're looking at over here. So overall, quite happy with the progress, but obviously still a fair amount to do. Either way, we will leave it there, and next episode we will crack on, and as always, see how far we get. As always, hope you have enjoyed the video. Thanks very much for watching. Comments in the comments. Take care, and generic partings.